Dear students, let us discuss exercise 3.2 of the chapter Pair of Linear Equations in Two Variables. First problem, let me read the first problem. 10 students of class 10th took part in a mathematics quiz. How many students took part in the mathematics quiz? 10 students of class 10th took part in a mathematics quiz. If the number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys, here is a comparison between the number of girls and the number of boys. Number of girls is how much? 4 more than the number of boys. If we know the number of boys, you can say easily the number of girls, because number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys. Find the number of boys and girls who took part in the quiz. Dear students, let us assume that the number of boys be X and the number of girls be Y. Let the number of boys be X. Therefore, the number of girls be, let the number of girls be Y. You can easily form two equations. How many students? There are 10 students. That means the total number of students who participated in the quiz is 10. Therefore, X plus Y is equal to 10. This is one equation. And another equation is number of girls. That means Y is 4 more than the number of boys. 4 number of girls, that is Y, is 4 more than the number of boys. We have two equations, 1 and 2. Now let us find the solution graphically. X plus Y is equal to 10. So Y is equal to 10 minus X. As usual, dear students, you have to find out the coordinates of 2 points. When X equals 0, Y becomes 10 minus 0, that is equal to 10. When X equals 1, Y equals 10 minus 1, that is equal to 9. Similarly, for another equation, see, Y is equal to X plus 4. One is Y is equal to 10 minus X. Another one is Y is equal to X plus 4. Many times I have told only 2 points are enough to just locate 2 points on the graph. So, because minimum 2 lines needed to draw a line. When X equals 0, Y equals 0 plus 4, that is equal to 4. When X equals 1, Y equals 1 plus 4, that is equal to 5. Let me draw the graph and find out the solution. Students, here I have taken the scale as 1 unit is equal to 1 centimeter. Let me plot the points on the graph. The coordinates of one point, this point is 0, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The coordinates of the other is 1, 5. this is the graph representing the equation y is equal to x plus 4. Let me draw another graph. So I have to locate these 2 points 0, 10, 1, 9. 0, 10, 6, 10, 0, 10 and 0, 10, 1, 9. 1, 9, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 0 coordinates. Let me write the coordinates. 1, 5, 0, 10. This is 1, 9. So this is the point of intersection. So the coordinates of the point of intersection are 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 7. X is 3, y equals 7. Therefore, the number of we have assumed that the number of boys be x, Therefore, the number of boys is 3. Number of girls is 7. That is y. So 3 plus 7, 10. Totally 10 students participated in the quiz. So if you add, you will get 10. 3 plus 7. 10 and has given one comparison between the number of girls and boys. Number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys. 3 plus 4 is 7. Let me do another problem. Five pencils and 7 pens together cost rupees 50. Whereas 7 pencils and 5 pens together cost rupees 46. Find the cost of 1 pencil and that of 1 pen. Already I did 2 such problems. Let me do this problem and let us find out the solution for this. So first, here the total cost of 5 pencils and 7 pens is given, that is 50. The total cost of 7 pencils and 5 pens is 46. He has not given the cost of each pencil and each pen. So first let me write the cost of each pencil and each pen. Let the cost of 1 pencil be rupees X. The cost of 1 pen be rupees Y. According to the given information, the cost of 5 pencils plus cost of 7 pens is rupees 50. What is the cost of 5 pencils? If the cost of 1 pencil is X, cost of 5 pencils is 5X. What is the cost of 7 pens? The cost of 1 pen is rupees 5. The cost of 7 pens is 7Y. That is equal to 50. We have one equation. Another comparison is there. Cost of 7 pencils and plus cost of 5 pens is equal to rupees 46. The total cost of 5 pencils and 5 pencils is rupees 46. So cost of 7 pencils is 7X plus cost of 5 pens is cost of 5 pens 5Y is equal to 46. So we have two equations. So let us find out the solution for this problem graphically. First equation, 5x plus 7y is equal to 50. So 7y is equal to 50 minus 5. Y is equal to 50 minus 5 x by 7. Another one, 7x plus 5y is equal to 46. 5y is equal to 46 minus 7x. Y is equal to 46 minus 7x by 5. So we have two equations with us. Y is equal to 50 minus 5x by 7. First equation. So let us find out the coordinates of 2 points, at least 2 points. When x equals 3, when x equals 3, y becomes 50 minus 5 into 3 by 7. That is 50 minus 15 by 7, 35 by 7. So y is equal to 5. 7 ones are 7 5s are. Next is, you can give minus values also according to your convenience. When x equals minus 4, 50 minus 4, y equals 50 minus 5 into x equals minus 4 by 5, by 7. So 50 minus into minus plus 20 by 7. So y is equal to 70 by 7. Y is 10s are 10. Another equation. Y is equal to 46 minus 7x. 46 minus 7x by 5. I have to find out the coordinates of at least 2 points. So when x equals, if I substitute x equals minus 2, y equals 46 minus 7 into minus 2 by 5. 46 plus 14 by 5, that is 60 by 5. So that equals 5 ones are 5 12s are 12. When x equals 8, y equals 46 minus 7 into 8 by 5. 46 minus 56 by 5 minus 10 by 5, that is equal to minus 2. So 8 minus 2. The points, what you are going to find out, it is left to your choice. You have to select the value of x in such a way that it is convenient for your calculation and to plot the graph. That's all. Let me plot the points on the graph. So first one is 3 5 minus 4 10. 1 2 3 3 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Another point is, the coordinates of another point is minus 4 10. Minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4 10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. First, let me draw the graph for the first equation. The coordinates of other 2 points are minus 2, 12. Minus 2, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is minus 2, 12. 8 minus 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minus 2. Minus 1 minus 2. So this is coordinates of this point are 8 minus 2. See, they are intersecting at this point. The first one is y is equal to 50 minus 5x by 7. The other one is y equals 46 minus 7x by 5. They are intersecting at a point. This is the solution for the equations. Let me write the coordinates of this point. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, comma 5. So x is 3. What is x? The cost of one pencil. Therefore, cost of each pencil is rupees 3, that is x. Cost of each pen is rupees 5, that is y. So let us see what you are asked to do in the second main of exercise 3.2. In exercise 3.2, second main, I'll read that main. On comparing the ratios A1 by A2, comma B1 by B2 and C1 by C2, find out whether the lines representing the following pairs of linear equations intersect at a point, are parallel, or consistent. Here, pair of linear equations are given, and by comparing the coefficients A1 by A2, B1 by B2 and C1 by C2, you have to tell whether the lines representing these equations intersect, are parallel, or consistent. Dear students, we have already learned to represent many situations algebraically and graphically. We can summarize the behavior of lines representing a pair of linear equations in two variables and the existence of solution. We had already discussed this one. If the lines representing the equations are intersecting one, then there exists only one solution. If the lines are intersecting, then the equations have only one solution, and we call the equations as consistent pair of linear equations. If the lines representing the equations are parallel, then they do not have any solution. We call such equations as inconsistent pair of linear equations. If the lines are coincident lines, that means if one line coincides with the other, then the equations have infinite number of solutions, and we call the equations as dependent pair of linear equations. And one more thing, students, dependent pair of linear equations are also consistent pair of linear equations. But here you are asked to decide whether the lines representing the pair of linear equations in two variables are intersecting or parallel or coincident by comparing their coefficients. Dear students, here A1, B1 and C1, A2, B2 and C2 are the real numbers. So, two equations will be given to you. You have to find out A1, B1, C1, A2, B2 and C2. And you know that there are only three possibilities. If A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, then the lines are intersecting lines. If A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, what type of lines do you get? Intersecting lines, and the equations are called consistent pair of linear equations. If A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2, then the lines are parallel. You'll get parallel lines, and the equations are called inconsistent pair of linear equations in two variables. If A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2, then the lines are coincident. The lines are coincident. We'll get coincident lines, and the equations are called dependent pair of linear equations in two variables. So, without drawing the graph, we can make out whether what type of lines we get or what type of equations are given. You can decide. So let us consider the problems one by one. The first problem in that main is 5x minus 4y plus 8 is equal to 0. 7x plus 6y minus 9 equals 0. A1 is 5, B1 is minus 4, C1 is 8, A2 is 7, B2 is 6, C2 is minus 9. See here, what is A1 by A2? 5 by 7. What is B1 by B2? That is minus 4 by 6 or minus 2 by 3. So, A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. See, if A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, what type of lines you are going to get? Intersecting lines. So, your answer is the lines representing the graph intersect at a point. The lines representing the equations intersect at a point. That's all. You are not asked to draw the graph. You are just comparing the coefficients. You have to tell what type of lines you get. That's all. Let me do the second one. (9x plus 3y plus 12 equals 0). 18x plus 6y plus 24 is equal to 0. Dear children, observe, these two are one and same, equivalent there. If you multiply the first equation by 2, you will get the second one. So what type of lines do you get? You will get coincident lines. And let me check by another method. A1 by A2, that is 9 by 8. You will get 1 by 2. B1 by B2, that is 3 by 6, that is also 1 by 2. C1 by C2, that is equal to 12 by 24, that is also 1 by 2. So A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. If A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2, what type of lines do you get? You'll get coincident lines. So I have to write, the answer is the lines representing the equations are coincident. The lines representing the equations are coincident. Third problem. 6x minus 3y plus 10 is equal to 0. 2x minus y plus 9 is equal to 0. A1 by A2, that is 6 by 2, 3 by 1, or simply 3. B1 by B2, minus 3 by minus 1, that is that is 3. 3 means 3 by 1. C1 by C2, 10 by 9. Here A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 but not equal to C1 by C2. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2. So if the situation is like this, what type of lines do you get? If A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2, the lines will be parallel. The lines representing the equations are parallel. Dear students, similar problem is given in the third main. On comparing the ratios A1 by A2, B1 by B2 and C1 by C2, find out whether the following pair of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. So you have to follow the same method. Dear students, here you are asked to find the type of lines. You are asked to find out the type of lines. Here you are asked to find out the type of equations. So try to do this main on your own. Thank you. Have a nice day.